What do you do in that moment? Your child says you're always working. How would that affect you? This one's crazy because this was actually my life. That question was actually my life, and I'm telling you, man, prayer changes things, man. Talking to God, God answers prayers. I want to tell people that tonight, man. If you talk to God, man, He will hear you. He will hear you. He'll hear your cry. And that was something that I struggled with. Was I wasn't really getting to see my kids, but only on Saturdays and Sundays, man. And it hurt me. My wife, they had a stronger connection with my wife because they were always around her. I didn't really know my children. My children were growing up. They were saying little things that I didn't even pick up on. Like, when did they learn that? When did they pick up math? When they start getting good at reading that well? It was things like that. And I'm telling you now, I just told God, man, make room, man. Make room. And right after that, I just got a new position on my job where now I work in the daytime. And I told Kev that, man, that's why I'm able to do this show tonight. It's because God worked, man. He worked some things out to where now I'm working 8:30 to 5, and I get to see my kids every day. I get to tuck them in the bed. I get to do those things. I haven't got to do those things in the last 9 years. So I tell you guys this, man. Pray, man. Talk to God. Tell him to make room in your life for the things that matters. And on top of that, you got to do your part as well too, because we are consumed by a lot of things. We are consumed by this thing called a cellular device. That's the first one. All right, that takes up a lot of our times. We are consumed by the video games. We're consumed by sports and gambling. That was one that I had a problem with as well, where you have to make room for those things for your children. All right, because I'm telling you now, if my kids say you always working, I never see you, that would break any father that loves their children's heart. All right, it would, because you don't want to work, you want to be around them. But those there are some things that you can alter in your life that makes more room for them as well. All right, that you can take away. You have to take away some things. You have to sacrifice some things in order to be more present in your child's life. And that's one thing I would say is pray and ask God for what you want. All right. And be intentional in your prayers. I always tell everybody that. Tell him exactly what you want. All right. Be intentional when you pray. All right. And he will answer your prayers. All right. What about you on this one, Will?
Yeah, man. Bro, you said a lot, man. Bro, I spent some time with the Lord and had that exact same question. Like, Lord, how can I again be more intentional with the time that I have with my children while also balancing this life that you've called me to? Like, how do I do this? Um, and very similar to you, Mike, my wife is a stay-at-home mom. Thankful for her to be able to be here with the kids while I'm out doing what I got to do. But that doesn't substitute the fact that they need daddy as well. So for me, man, after I asked that question, very similar to you, man, I just seen the Lord just start to move some things around. And really, really what's interesting is that my life didn't change completely, like dramatically per se. Um, what really happened is he opened my eyes to showing me that there's more time that exists in the life that I have right now that I just wasn't using
Exactly.
properly, right? Being more efficient, if you will, with the time that I do have. So, bro, I'll give you an example literally today, right? Um, walk through a day of a ton of time prepping for a presentation, ran through that presentation, has some more things to do, all the things. Um, but my kids come running down into my office. Daddy, they on summer break. They don't care about nothing I'm doing. Daddy, had a question, whatever it is. And in that moment, I realized that I could just continue to put myself into my computer, into my work, or I can say, man, this will be here tomorrow, but this moment may not, right? Them
Yes.
coming in asking me to do whatever it is, this moment may not be here tomorrow. This job will be here tomorrow. So, bro, I cut my computer off, bro. Told them to throw on some shoes. I don't even know if they took a bath, right? I was just like, yo, put on some clothes. We about to go for a ride, right? We about to go to the store. Like, let's go to the car wash. Let's go pick y'all up some candy. And bro, their day was made off of just that intentional time. So I don't know if I'm answering the question or not, but
You
really, I
are.
guess what it comes down to for me is uh, understanding that any time that I have, whether it's 5 minutes, 5 hours, or 5 days with my kids, I'm gonna make that the best time that they've ever had because I'm gonna be intentional with every second that I have with them.